sum to product or product to sum. Alright, let's back up a little bit. What about that? What about that is it even saying, right? Sum is the answer to addition. Product is the answer to multiplication. So look at your little identities here. So you see these are all multiplication. Sine of an angle times sine of an angle, cosine of an angle times cosine, sine times cosine, cosine times sine. So you have multiplication. The other side of the identity is a difference, a sum, a difference. A difference is actually a sum with a negative, right? So you're taking something where the main operation was multiplication, a product, and rewriting it with a sum or a difference. Here, you're taking sums, or differences really, and rewriting them into things that involve multiplication. So that's a big picture look on these identities. So, what kinds of problems are we going to do with this? How is it going to look? So one might say, write as a sum or difference. We're not going to do anything with this. We're just going to change it into a sum or difference. So if I had cosine, in calculus you might want to do something with it after you get that sum or difference. Here in pre-cal we just want to rewrite it as a sum or difference. So there's our problem. So do you see that I have cosine alpha, sine beta? So I look for that one on my chart. Cosine alpha times sine of beta. So, cosine alpha times sine of beta. So it's this big long thing right here. Do you recognize that every time there's an alpha, we're going to put a 5x? Every time there's a beta, we're going to put the 3x. That's it. So we're going to write down 1/2, bracket, sine, parentheses, alpha, which is 5x, plus beta, which is 3x. Then the identity has a subtraction sign in it, and it says sine. Then it says alpha, which is 5x, minus sine, which is 3x. Close your parentheses, close your bracket. Right? Just substituting into the identity. Now, this is in parentheses. I can add those together. 5x plus 3x is 8x. 5x minus 3x is 2x. Now, I still have multiplication here, right? This is still a product. This is 1/2 times a thing. I want it broken down as a sum or a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 1/2. So now it is 1/2 sine x, an expression, minus 1/2 sine 2x. So now this is a difference. A term minus another term. You have accomplished your goal of writing it as a difference. Do you see that we could probably use the double angle identity and do some more stuff? But we're not going to do that, right? We're just changing it into a sum or a difference like they asked us to. Alright, next skill. Use product to sum or sum to product to find an exact value. Sine of 5 pi over 12 plus sine of pi over 12. Okay. First, we agree that we cannot just press this on our calculator because that's going to give us a decimal and that won't be an exact value. So I'm going to look at my little chart for sine of alpha plus sine of beta. There it is, sine alpha plus sine beta. So everywhere there's an alpha, I'm putting 5 pi over 12. Everywhere there's a beta, I'm putting pi over 12. So I'm going to write 2 sine, parentheses, 5 pi over 12 plus pi over 12, all over 2, cosine, 5 pi over 12 minus pi over 12 over 2. So at this point, it really becomes just manipulating these fractions, right? So add these two together, you'll have 6 pi over 12. 6 pi over 12 divided by 2 is going to be 6 pi over 24, which is going to be pi over 4. And when we subtract, we're going to get 4 pi over 24, which is going to be pi over 6. Now, I know some of you are like, whoa, Miss Collier, what did you just do? Alright, so I'm just going to break this one to the side. I'm not going to do the other one. I have 6 pi over 12 divided by 2. So that means I have 6 pi over 12 times 1/2. I can simplify. 6 divided by 12 is 1 divided by 2. So what do I have? I have pi over 4. It's going to be the same type of thing over here. You're just simplifying fractions. Oh, now this is great because these are on my unit circle. Happy, happy, joy, joy. 2 times the sine of. What is pi over the sine? No, don't put the word sine there. We're taking the sine. What is the sine of pi over 4? It is square root of 2 over 2. What is the cosine at pi over 6? It is square root of 3 over 2. All this is being multiplied together, so it's just like one big numerator, one big denominator. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Square root of 2 times square root of 3 is square root of 6 over 2. Done.